Started out 2-0. Hope we can keep this win streak going, man. I'm not the best Madden player in the world, so I probably won't get top 100, but I want to at least get some decent rewards for sure.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Mike, 280. Mike, watch Mike. Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. Whip, 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 whip. 280.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson. Oh, he slipped right by him. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Hey, here I come. Here I
And he'll give it here to his running back. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. One fluff. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Throwing is Wilson. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right? And that's caught inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
On first down, Dickerson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Green 80. Touch 50. Hey, watch the screen.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rob Woodson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
A little more room here on 2nd and 6 from the 6. Here's Jackson. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. That'll be caught by Hester. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. Pulled in at the 24. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
You must be dreaming.
They'll try the left side. Dickerson. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
All day, every day.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Holt. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his block.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. On 2nd down, Dickerson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Rip right.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Rod Woodson with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s. so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Johnson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Two minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Well, guys, it's been a pretty rough start to the first quarter on offense, but we're going to try to get it together.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. On second down, Johnson. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time to go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Johnson kept out of the end zone on 4th down, and the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead
and he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And they will take a knee here. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, and that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're...
And a loose football. And this is picked up by the
No, I'm okay,
Saints.
bro. Thank you.
And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Wilson. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one,
No, you too, bro.
and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. The first down carry here for Johnson. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
At the Saints' 44-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
He can't hang. He's not going to get...
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And now look at him go. 20, 10. And he will take
Nice.
this one
Pick
home.
6,
It's a
baby. Let's
touchdown.
go.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play?
Yeah, my
Reading,
defense been carrying
reacting,
me.
and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Devin Hester, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas.
Oh my God! Like seriously?
Defensive players
Caught
of
the
the
ball
year.
right through my
Offensive
man.
and defensive rookies of the year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the comeback player of the year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award
Well,
that
you
the
gonna get
NFL
that crap
gives
picked
out,
off
the
again.
one that they
Oh, no.
give the most, the credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he's able to pick up the first
Let's
before
go,
he's
D. Don't let
taken
him get
down
back in.
at the 27. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh my God! Stop it, man! Come on.
Down he goes, taking it inside the 10.
That's
just
straight
shy of
foolishness.
5 at the 6. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Jackson from the shotgun.
Come on, pick that. Pick that. Gotta pick that, man.
It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. To throw again is Jackson toward the end zone, but that's lined up incomplete. DeAndre Baker,
No
the first
animation.
corner chosen in this year's draft, there to make the play defensively. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Here we go with Johnson.
Oh, let's go. I'm telling you, man, that defense been balling.
Out of the backfield. Johnson kept out of the end zone on 4th down. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. On 1st down. Dickerson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him?
Oh my God! Like
Well,
seriously?
they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time.
Yeah, man, he ran right past the block.
Bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Oh,
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
let's go. First 3, good start, baby. Good start. Offense didn't do much, but defense played good. Yeah, we need to get identified, man. I can see who these guys at, man. It's pretty easy to tell, but seeing is different. Oh, let's see. We should have something here we can get some training off of. You, 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 you. 1100 training, that should get us there. Yeah, man, I'm trying to save those trophies, man. Get that next step to John Madden coach. I ain't got number 2 of them. It's been a while since I just actually played. We need some more training, don't it? Oh, we might need to do that because a lot of times I have linebackers. Oh my God, that'll be nice. Let's get some more training. Let's get us some more training, man. We gonna try one gold player pack, see what we can get out of that. They've been kind of glitchy the last couple of days. Hopefully I can get something glitchy in this. We're gonna start out with a gold player pack. If we don't get nothing too glitchy out, we just going by some. I don't know. I just like to take chances with these coins. That's why I ain't got none. Don't be like me, man. Don't not be like me. Power up. Sean Phillips. He themed diamond, right? Let's try one more. Elite? Nah, we done. Yeah, I know this finna be stupid, but can't help myself. 80 plus, huh? I think it's some elite player packs in the store too. You might try one of those. 84 plus. But we know it's probably all gonna be gold after that. More than likely. We haven't opened one of these in a long time. Let's try one. They have been glitchy in the past, but I've been seeing a lot of people open them, man. Haven't been all that great. Yep. Oh, it's double elite though. Triple elite. That wasn't bad at all. Wasn't bad at all. You know, that should get us our go you. 300. Let's go with you. Now we're gonna put nasty streak on. Wasn't a bad pack. It can always be better, but it wasn't bad. Man, my next door neighbor, he been killing on them gold player packs. He poured Redux after Redux. We said we was gonna go. Let me see. Third detect. Nope, we ain't gonna do that. Pass block elite. Go right there. Nice streak. I hear that they nerfed it, but we gonna try it out anyway. I have never tried it out myself. Then we gotta go over here and activate it. But if it work as good as I seen other people do it, oh my God, my run game gonna be OP. I guess we get into the next one.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Let's go, D.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
No, man, this cover has been working real nice.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Jump out. Undercrunch. I'm going to get up.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss.
Look at that, try to squat it instead of intercept it.
2nd down.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. They try to throw on
Yes, sir.
2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
Check. Check three. Over.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Ooh, Pat Tillman, come on, baby.
The pickup goes for 16. And
I can't believe he didn't get he didn't jump or nothing, no animation.
Nice catch right there. It brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but
Oh, he better be
you're
glad
around
I
that
missed
long at
him
that
with
position, you're doing
Pat
something
Tillman.
right.
Just remember this,
Marcus
when he
Allen
was young,
coughed that
he
up.
thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Mike 50. Hey, Delta.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing is Rodgers. He'll set up the screen to Marcus.
How he didn't get hit, though?
Get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on fourth down in that situation.
Opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of Allen hit.
Ooh, he got it for us too.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. From the 38, Rodgers. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And that's
nice.
Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's second down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Allen, and they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 12-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And
there we go, Renfro.
Intercepted. Picked by Mel Renfro, the Hall of Famer. And to the 12.
Let's go.
That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On second down now, Dickerson. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
He finds his man Johnson. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Man, I like the way he got that side up, though.
On first down, Dickerson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
Bet you got enforcers over that top side.
Now a give right side. Dickerson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now it's Wilson. Throwing left side, it's complete. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. They'll try the left side. Dickerson, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, Wilson.
Oh my God! Come on, Kittle.
Incomplete.
I ain't catching that.
Effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1.
I'm coming.
They'll try to run this one in, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Raiders take over.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part
Pat,
2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Randy Moss, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added: Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD. For Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career...
Oh, my God. Come on, man. Shea Series all over him.
These things mean something to you. but I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium. Maybe the 8th year would have been a lot better. But the bottom line is, the older you get, boy, imagine the emotions running through there, the validation, probably haven't had the applause in a long time.
All over the
That's
place,
going to come
man.
back
Like
to
the
you
boys
now.
won't even catch it. What's
He
really
essentially
going
stepped
on?
off the field and into the Hall of Fame, but it doesn't matter. Bottom line is getting there. Congratulations to all.
On second down, it's Allen. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. From the gun on third down, Rodgers escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor. On third and long, it's Rodgers. Under pressure again.
That boy
and
Lawrence
down
Taylor
he goes
coming.
again. Now a
Good
timeout
time.
taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play
Boy,
and then
then you have
another
to take a long
timeout
one.
if they hurry. We'll see. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And he'll be out right at the 35. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I'm hoping he come down with that safety.
Here's Wilson.
Stay up top.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
That boy overthrew the shit out
And
of
that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll try the left side. Dickerson.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Ooh, I'm glad he swatted that instead of
Somebody's
taking
there
it.
defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Play some defense.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Now here's Michael Dixon. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
I gotta get me a better punter, man.
Here's Allen. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. Rodgers now on 1st down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory.
Listen, they got beat. I almost had it, though.
That time for the Raiders, 48 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers.
Yes,
Allen here on the screen. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Oh my God! I put my eyes in the backfield. I stuck my eyes in the backfield.
I got beat. Chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. And he's over the line.
Yeah, he did that. I had to get that.
Touchdown.
He did it.
Taking it in from a yard out, and the Raiders have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Hold up, Mook. Nothing playing weekend league.
That worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
You got hacked. How you get hacked, man?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close,
right,
you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
Oh, my God, Mook.
On 3rd
what?
down. Dickerson. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down.
How in the world you let that happen, man?
After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and run for it.
And they did you like that.
Get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. They'll run on 1st down. It's Allen, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh, my God. Come on, man. What the man?
As he pulls it in. Solid game.
Man, I'm talking about I'm perfect position to pick that off, and they didn't even give me an animation. They gave him the animation. Like, come on.
Okay.
Why they do that?
Cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to
Yeah, I always call them.
Now Allen. And
Yep, I always call them.
13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 2nd and 5 now. Rodgers flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he'll get this down inside the 5
Yep,
to the 4
that was nice of him.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Allen. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
I can't believe they gave him that, though, man.
Coaches have to have spent a lot of time
That's
going
crazy.
over situations with their players because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world.
Oh, I can
You're gonna run
believe.
more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Yeah, you got the memory of it.
His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead.
People
he
do
wants
it.
to continue to do
Did
so.
you should have tried to contact EA and should have told them. And they might have would have gave it back. At least most of it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Wow.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen.
Right. I mean, you can set it up what they do, actually, that make you do it.
So now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw is Wilson.
Well, I mean, I would. I mean, you never know. You can leave, if nothing else, make coins off of it.
12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down. Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half.
Right.
1st and 10. Wilson will throw again. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game, and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson, and he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. George Kittle there to make the grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken
I
down.
heard that.
What a huge play at this point in the game.
Man, I'm probably finna get my first loss, man. I just scored, though, man. It's 13. I went for 2 and then. Oh, you are? This game or the last game? Yeah, it's gonna make me 3-1. If I lose, I gotta lose it first. I haven't lost it yet.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Yeah, I still got
this
time.
game not quite over yet, and we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I know I ain't going to get that.
Big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a carry for Allen.
Ooh, I was trying to hit stick with Pat Tillman, man. I was trying to hit stick with Pat Tillman.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
What you mean you got 2 Kyler Murray? Which Kyler Murray do you got? Yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
On 2nd down now.
Woo, come on, Pat.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk it over here before what'll be
for the most part, yeah. Yeah, I got the 97 overall. I did the
Rodgers to throw.
I don't know. Big Baker, let's go. Let's go. Get up. Wrong way. Yep. Let's go. He might have just messed up. He might have just messed up.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And
shit.
Can't get a throw away.
That was my fault. I supposed to went up the middle.
The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Oh, my.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
I got to go for it, man.
Huge play at this point in the game.
Well, this is what happens when
you start getting that pressure, man.
People like to say, when you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Now a desperation throw.
I knew he picked it. I seen it. He come right up on it.
Picked by Mel Renfro, the Hall of Famer. Johnson was the intended receiver.
And that one?
Yeah, he got that one. Ain't no need to even. Oh, man. Dude, I done changed so much. My defense is totally different. It ain't totally different, but I made a couple changes to it. Yeah, I added Julius Peppers, Geno Atkins. I think really, for real though, that's the only 2 I added. But I did the chemistry is a little different though. What you watching it now? Okay. I look at it in a minute. 'Cause every time I pull that up, it blocks my view on the stream. Yeah, that's cold blooded. Yeah, they supposed to be, because it's a way that they can check that. I'm quite sure of it. No, normally you have to set it up to where you have to put the password in every time.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand, and this is a game where the defense.
Man, these people that need mobile quarterbacks, man. Man, listen, Julius Peppers is a beast, man. That dude's so good. It's ridiculous.
Quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket.
Oh, that boy
we don't
live
want
in
you
the
outside of
backfield.
it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, We are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Reset. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. I think he man.
A first carry for the Hall of Famer Marcus Allen. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Check 31. Check 31.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. This is going to be a good one-on-one battle to watch. Both of these guys play the game at the highest level.
Both of them are terrific competitors. They play the game with great athleticism and smarts as well.
And in this early round, the defense wins. To throw is Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Oh, man. Y'all got to beat our butt
He's
ass, man.
taken down, but able to slip
right
across
to
the
you.
35.
I should have clicked on, though.
11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Allen. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42.
Dude, you know I bought 2K.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early
Yeah,
going
my
here,
dude,
but
the
those kind
88.
of runs,
I got it for 30
open
bucks.
up a world of
It was like
opportunities
67%
for this
off.
offense
Huh?
going forward.
You know I got a center.
On 2nd down and 4. Watson, the attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
You might have put Lawrence Taylor out there, man. Boss, you know how to come out.
Check 3. Check 3.
From just shy of midfield, Watson. Throw left side complete. It's Holt. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Yeah, it's probably one of them new ones. When you get them new ones come out like that, that's how it be.
From the 22, Watson.
He's still open. Sight.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get
the only thing about it is I'm on the 2-yard line. I picked it off on the 2-yard line.
Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On first down, Dickerson.
Oh, man, they let me call my play after he got his defense side up. Don't instead of trying to hike the ball.
Stop made there by Gerald McCoy. A little more room here on 2nd and 6 from the 6. Going to give this time to the tailback.
He better be glad I was. Man, I'm telling you, boy. Let him go. Just let him try it again. Come on. Put McCole Hartman in and put Chad over there. Try it again. Try that bull crap again. Watch this. Finna bust him right here, Mook. Watch this.
Wilson. The first catch of the
Let's
game
go, Kittle.
George Kittle.
Let's go, Kittle. I told you I was gonna bust him. Keep playing with me.
After
Keep
getting
on
that
playing
turnover
with
on the
me.
first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall
Yep.
out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
From the 39, Wilson. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
Say what?
22 yards there, a first down. So again from the 39, this time from the
I mean, you get a couple of extra coins and
Here's
shit,
first and
stuff
10.
like that.
They'll try the left side. Dickerson.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what star you doing, Mo. It tell you what you get.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson. That one complete to Okoye. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Calvin Johnson there to make the grab as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Yeah, they made them house rules so hard this year, man. I ain't even been playing on it. Last year I was getting all the free players.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to
It's like pretty much where they go in and make some rule, like you play differently, just say that.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0.
Oh yeah, that you told the house rule. Yeah, this week is solo battles, and that's what you're looking at. This week is solo battles.
Back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10
all
for
of
the 20.
Depending on what you score with. Score. Oh my God, man. A lot of more. What are you doing?
We came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game.
All right, Julius Pepper gonna make you fumble. That boy got the enforcer too.
Especially when you
It's
consider
cold.
that every defense he faced was prepared for him and was kicking coverages in his direction.
Like, dude, honestly, you are late. I'm like super late. Because it's like a 7-day event. Each, like Monday you get, I think it's 6 of them you get. Then Wednesday you get another 4. It's like 13 in all, though, if I'm not mistaken.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Back to throw, Watson. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Nice sack. Let's go. Warren Sapp, baby. Oh, yeah, I had Warren Sapp. I ended up selling him.
And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I sold him, but I used the power pass. No, I made him in the set. Yeah, because I pulled his 95, and I could pull like 3 pieces total.
So they'll come up first and 10.
Dude, I didn't even know I had the ball.
They'll try the left side.
I had to try to hurry up and
And
hike
he
it.
will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They got to get to the 23 here on third. Now a handoff here
Oh
to
my
his running
God!
back.
Come on, man.
And he'll
Block.
lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. On second down, it's Allen. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the back, losing 3. And now it's third down. Throwing on third down, Watson. Forced out to his left.
Oh my God, man. Let me dive or something. Swat it down.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a perfect play call for that.
Hey, watch it.
On first down, Watson. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
That's what we want you to do. Turn it up.
A gain of 3, second down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 2nd and 7, Watson flushed out right.
Come on, man. Where is his?
And he's out of bounds.
Come right there. I don't see how they
to
make
the
that
10.
tackle, though.
That one good for 26 and a first
Right
down.
past him.
This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, here's Watson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Oh, crap.
Before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On second down now.
Keep playing with Pat
Allen,
Tillman.
and he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. A minimal gain there on the 8th
That
play
should
of
have
the
been a
drive.
fumble.
This will be
And
play
he knew
number
it.
8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
I can't believe they let Julie Phelps hit him that hard, though. That's crazy.
2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
If you'd have fun with that, I'd
So
have
with
been
2 ticks left here in the
on
half,
and popping.
is the field goal unit. This is a 26-yard attempt. And Gonzalez puts this one through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set now to go for the third quarter.
Risky
The
for a
Saints have the
biscuit.
lead and set to receive the kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Oh, yeah, you can make a line and get your team up if you're good at draft champion.
Getting set for
Why
their
not?
next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Right.
They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
One left. Check. Off. Check, 45 to Mike. Check, 45 to Mike. Front left.
Oh, my God, what the?
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight
Trying
end.
to do something.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining.
Shoot. Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. Alert.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's got his man, that's Hardman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's
Ooh, I got
incomplete.
him. Let's
They were
go.
looking for Johnson
Let's go.
that
I
time,
got him.
but it's gonna
Let's
be
go.
second down.
I see what he got going now. Let's
It's
go.
always sad now that football's over. We've got a long wait until Thursday, September 10th.
It's okay.
I know,
It's
but
okay.
September
You're getting a little
10th.
misty.
I don't have
That's
the
when
right
the
play.
101st season starts. We just finished off season 100. I don't know. What are we going to do till then?
Well, I'm going to rest and relax a little bit, and so are you. But you're exactly right. It won't take us long to start to say, okay, when does camp start? How about OTAs, mini camps? We'll follow the draft. We'll do all the football things, but there'll be nothing like Thursday, September 10th, 2020, and they'll likely be in Arrowhead, right? They'll likely be there for Kansas City. I know it's not a given, but after winning the Super Bowl, after a 50-year wait with that organization and that franchise and family, oh, that game's going to be there that Thursday night.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, we do have some work to do because they're still picking up the controllers out there in Madden land, I hope.
Yeah, certainly you have to. And why wouldn't you? Because you go ahead and play now, and you figure out who's going to be in the Super Bowl in Tampa next year, and I know you're going to let us know.
Here we go on 4th down.
Get off him! First down.
On the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the
What?
forward.
Oh, my God. It's first down, man.
They stop him. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And as a result,
That's first
switches
down
hands.
all day, every day.
The offense now
And
at
two
the line,
time on
ready for their
Sunday.
next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go down.
Yeah, I let
but
him
not
break a
before
big
getting
run.
inside
I ain't no
the
way.
30.
I should have had him way
That
back
one,
there.
28 yards on the ground. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Watson eluding the pressure right. And
So say you are not outrunning Julie Pebble. That boy coming down here at your throat.
Not only was
Believe
it the
that.
right play, throwing it away
Every
like
time.
that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Watson. That is caught inside the 5.
Oh, my God. That crowd open every time, though.
Up a 1st and goal. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator.
Oh, come
And he is
on, man.
into the end zone for a touchdown.
If I lose this,
Taking
it's
it
on
in
my,
from
it's my
40
own fault.
yards out, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and we are even at 10 apiece. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Lay down, dude.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Dickerson.
Yeah, I tried to jump
And
behind
he's
my
got it up
fullback.
over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Jamie Collins, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Oh, that was my fault.
They get 2 yards
My
back,
fault.
but they're going to need a
My
lot more
fault.
than that here on 3rd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Vinatieri's kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Where you at, Palms? There we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
No, we got to get some pressure.
On 2nd and 7, Watson looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Watson on first down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
He's going to let it fly.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
It's intercepted.
Ball game.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. He's going to fire one deep up, and that's caught.
Let's go.
Inside the 30. Touchdown.
Ball
New
game.
Orleans. Calvin Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. After the sack on 1st down, Watson. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
That's why I went and got
a
Big
double
Gino,
whammy.
baby.
Not only do they have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And 2 doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation.
Big Gino, baby. Moot.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Oh, 601. No, that area code.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
380. Strong right, strong right, strong right. Four down. Alert. Alert flare. Good job right there. Good job right there.
He can't be playing deep.
Now Wilson
right?
on first down. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 78 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Let's go.
At their own 29-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Tight on the left. Tight on the left. 15. 4 down.
They'll run it with the 85 MVP, Marcus Allen. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd and a couple, Mahomes. And now he'll tuck it and run.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was
Nice
tucking and
run
run
by
time,
Mahomes.
and he picks up a first down.
They'll run on 1st down. Allen. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's get 57 colors.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. His throw incomplete. The first defensive back taken in this year's draft, Darnell Savage, there to knock that one away. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
15. Exit. Mike 50. Come off the ball hard.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Gonzalez. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 28. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Lawrence Taylor able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Mahomes going to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. 9 catches, 105 yards for Tyreek Hill in the Super Bowl, and he likely had the biggest play of the game, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. 44-yard catch on 3rd and 50.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback.
Ooh, I thought he was
because
going to miss.
when
They
he's not
went
being
left
hit,
for it till he
as you
came
mentioned,
back.
they're moving the ball well.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. On first down, Dickerson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Let's go, defense.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
On 2nd down, Dickerson. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On third down, Dickerson. And that'll hurt the average a bit.
That was a good play. I can't even lie.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, with the
He
kind
sure
of half
came
he's
right
had,
through.
I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Oh,
Picked up
shit.
by Willie Lanier. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48.
I got you, baby. I got you. I got you. Yellow. Hey, yellow. Hey, go gun. Smoke.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. First down for the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, Mahomes. Caught by Allen. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Mahomes now on first down. And they've got
Come on, Lattimore, man. You got to stop that guy, man.
15
We're going to try
more
to send
there,
some
and
heat
they're on
this
a
time.
roll.
That's
It's
what we're
another
going to do.
first down. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Check hot route.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On second down now, Dickerson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. On 3rd down.
Oh, my God. Come on, man.
Close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. And the ball is knocked out.
Man, come on, man. When he came into the fucking pitch, I already knew what he was for that. Oh, my God, man.
Fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. Hey, tight.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right.
Shit.
And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes.
Let's go, boys.
A good pickup there of 22. Mahomes now on first down. He's got Allen. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Mahomes now to throw. Dancing to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this. They get out of the pocket, they get in trouble, and they try and force the ball into their star receiver to make a play, sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time...
Oh, my God, I went into... Oh, my... It wasn't even a quick throw. Man, sitting out there wide open. Waited till he turned up to even throw it.
And that'll bring up second down.
Check back 21. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go.
Now Wilson throwing again. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans.
Wilson didn't even throw the ball right. What kind of pass that was?
19 seconds to go in half number 1. On first down, Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Come on, hike the ball!
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball.
Oh, my God, I wasn't trying to throw that to the end zone. How far is the field goal? Probably, yes, sir. Too far.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Worth the try.
It's the Honey Badger.
It was worth the try.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime.
Should have threw it to Calvin, though. That's why I should have threw it.
It's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision
I'm trying to strip it.
Cost him 5
I'm trying to strip it, baby.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see
Ref roll, that's 99. Almost everything though, man.
Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Everyone's got 4 down.
Now Mahomes maybe a free play. And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker
to get the sack on the flag.
Well
oh, my God, man. That's too crazy.
And move forward. Following the
EA Sports is in the
you
game.
Think offensively, all kinds of options. Now a give, right side. Allen. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there for KC. 45 yards. So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here you really like them.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
Yellow. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Oh, pick it! Come on, give me my pick, man.
For the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but now it's 3rd and goal.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't. And he takes this into the end zone.
I put the wrong guy. I just put somebody else. That's the kicker part. That was the only place he could go. And I tried to man him up, but
a good sustained
that didn't go well.
This 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give him a nice 2-score advantage.
It was
We
actually
can still
a
make
fun
a
one to
comeback,
watch,
though.
wasn't it?
Let's
I
see
mean,
what
for
we're doing
me,
with the drive.
seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Oh,
And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head
that
out
was
on
my
the
fault. I
field.
probably should have went. Obviously,
And
that
he'll
went
take this forward only up to about the 7. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7 now from their own 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson.
Oh, nope. Oh, my God. Come on, man. That man.
Intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners.
Keep playing with Renfro.
Keep grinding clock.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that's just running the ball 101 because too much east-west, not enough north-south. Got to get upfield, don't you?
They just kept stringing him out. Before he knew it, he had hit the sideline. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Mike's 50. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints will have the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Right back to him on 1st down. And
I'm eating that defense, buddy. Stay in it. Stay in it. Please stay in it.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Hey, 0. Slam. Hey,
now it's Wilson. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. A Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson.
Oh my God, man, that wasn't even a big hit, man. Stop fucking.
The Chiefs. And the return out shy of midfield.
Y'all got it. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock.
Yeah, I'm done, bro.
So they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Shazier able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush.
At the end of the play, he just changed direction. Get out of here, man. At the end of the play, he just throws it up. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. I know I should have called a timeout on that anyway.
2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Mahomes now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes escaping the press. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Lawrence Taylor, his second sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. On second and a long way to go. Mahomes. And
okay, he out of bounds.
He caught it, but out of bounds.
Should have been picked. Oh, man.
Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Max 50, Max.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And he's going to go down again. Ryan Shazier. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And this is intercepted. And
Man, come on, man.
Picked off by Ty Law. And a
I'm
big
throwing it in
turnover
coverage and
there
all
as
types
his
of
guys
stuff.
will get the football back. They start the drive with a give to Allen. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Out to his left. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On 3rd down, it's Allen, and he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's second down. To throw again on second down.
He did not read that shit. He did not just read that shit.
There he goes.
Good game, man. He won. I couldn't do nothing, man.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, his game. That'll make us 4-2. We gotta try one more, man. We gotta change something though, cause it don't work. That does not work. We're gonna try one more. We can't get the dub. We're going to shut it down for the night.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The drive starts with a run by Allen. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game. A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
To throw is Rodgers. He'll set up the screen to Marcus Allen. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. He finds his man Johnson.
Calvin out here trucking folks, man. Get out of here, man. Let's go. We're going to send some heat at him this time. He trying to get it out pretty quick.
Especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
They'll run on first down. Allen. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing.
Yeah,
He's free going
I
down
can
the
believe
left
that.
side. It's a
That's my own fault. I shouldn't have left him out there like that. I think get George should have left him out.
Tyreek Hill, 41 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this one near the 25, line. At the 26-yard line.
Mike 54. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna go 14? You think you gonna get this?
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a give right side. Dickerson. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about
oh my God,
holding that to a minimum?
They can throw the ball out of bounds, man. Get out of here, man. Man, standing still. You can't make it.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City.
How to get a kicker.
Here's Hill on the return.
I always said that I never go get one. Let's go, man. We got to get something going on.
Touchdown, Kansas City. He goes 67 yards on the punt return. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points.
That's why you do not.
A lot of times they want this guy just to try to flip field position. He flipped it all the way into the end zone.
Yeah, the rule of thumb is, can you pick up 10 yards? That's getting a first down. Instead, he takes it all the way and provides a big spark for his team.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
Oh, my God. Block, man.
Script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet.
Oh, why did I spin? Oh, why did I spin? I was off to the races, man. Fitzpatrick. Let's go. Why did I spin? I should have spun. I spun right into their head. Pick up. Got him.
And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's it. Mike Sport. Friday. Hey, alert.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, he's going to go for it all.
Oh, my God. He don't even catch the ball. Don't even try to catch it.
Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or 2 to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Gino.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Mike's 50. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Rodgers now to throw.
Ah, come on, give me my pick.
This one to Johnson. And he'll be taken
I'm done, but I promise.
Before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
319. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Spawn. No.
They'll try the left side. It's Allen. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Allen.
How did he
and he's going to
get
it down to the 33-yard line here. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. On 3rd down, Allen, boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you've got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
And the defense obviously expecting run as well as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Mike 54. You remember?
They go play action with Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Allen. Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Rodgers. Allen here on the screen. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Marcus Allen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained. maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Wilson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. Pushing through the contact. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Flushed out right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
380. Yeah, right there. 54 Mike. It's a party now. It's a party now. Check 99. Check 99. Hey, guys, listen.
Play action. It's Wilson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. How about the safety, Minka Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack?
14, Friday.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end, Gonzalez. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
Wilson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
From the gun, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Hey, take your soft self back to huddle. Soft self back to huddle.
12. Echo.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And the pressure gets to him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Wilson, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. 4th down. Here's Wilson. This is Johnson. He's got it. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints get a bit closer. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Brian Urlacher. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a good return here. He is brought down at the 7-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground with Allen. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now a give right side. It's Allen. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll try the left side. It's Allen. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game.
Check 258. Check 45 to Mike. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
On 2nd down now. It's Allen. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
45 to Mike. Hey.
On 3rd down, Allen. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Ray Guy now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Saints will have the football back. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here I come.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete to the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. Throwing again on 2nd down, Wilson. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
SOS.
Wilson now from the gun. He'll throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Here's Wilson to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under